In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, peace and blessing be upon Sayyidina Muhammad and upon his family and his companions. With Surat Al Bakara, inshallah, we are going to read the verse number 187, inshallah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أحل لكم ليلة الصيام الرفث إلى نسائكم. Before the revelation of this verse, the sexual contact between the man and his wife was forbidden during the night of Ramadan. And if they slept after the night Salat al-Isha, night prayer, they were forbidden from eating or drinking until the sunset prayer in the next day. One man came to Sayyidina Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, and said, I went home, I didn't find that my family prepared anything for me to eat. I slept, I woke up, I knew that it is forbidden to eat or drink until the next day. At the time of the sunset prayer, I am tired from fatigue. I suffer from fatigue. Allah Almighty solved two difficult issues. First, Allah Almighty allowed the sexual contact between the man and his wife during the night of Ramadan until the dawn prayer, and allowed them to eat and drink until the dawn. هن لباس لكم. What is libas? Libas, what is placed on the body to cover up. هن لباس لكم. Your wife is libas for you, and you, the husband, is a libas for his wife. علم الله أنكم كنتم تختانون أنفسكم. Allah Almighty knows that you betray yourselves by having a sexual contact during the night of Ramadan, and that was forbidden in the beginning of Islam. Then it was abrogated. فتاب عليكم. Allah Almighty has forgiven you وعفى عنكم and accepted your repentance. فالآن, so now, باشرهن, you can make sexual contact with your wives. وابتغوا ما كتب الله لكم, and seek what Allah had ordained you. Marriage for chastity. وكلوا واشربوا, and eat and drink حتى يتبين لكم, until you can distinguish between الخيط الأبيض, the white thread of dawn, من الخيط الأسود من الفجر, from the black thread, the darkness of the night. At the time of Sayyidina Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, there was two calls of prayer. Sayyidina Bilal radiallahu ta'ala was making the first call of prayer, and the night was still there. And Sayyidina Ibn Maktoum radiallahu ta'ala anhu was making the call of prayer at the first moment of dawn. Sayyidina Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, said, eat and drink until you hear the call of prayer from Ibn Maktoum. ولا تباشرهن وأنتم عاكفون في المساجد. Don't associate with your wives while you are in retreat. اعتكاف. تلك حدود الله. Those are limits set by Allah. فلا تقربوها, so don't approach them. كذلك يبين الله آياته للناس لعلهم يتقون. Thus Allah Almighty make his signs clear to mankind. طبعا taking into consideration that this verse and the previous ones clarify to us fasting legislation and the exception to the legislations. Enough for this, until another meeting, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.